PA over the past week, and now we're getting an up-close look at the damage and the effect it's having on your home. We're talking live to Josh Carney this morning from Carney Engineering Group based out of York. Josh, how are you?
Good.
Thanks so much for coming in. All right, so we're talking about the flood damage, all the problems that we're seeing with this water. What are some things that homeowners need to be aware of when they're looking at, I had feet of water in my basement, I had water in my first floor. How does this affect the structure of my home?
In a general sense, it doesn't really affect the structure too much. As long as that water got back out in a reasonable period of time, over a couple of days, it really isn't going to hurt wood framing. It's not going to hurt your masonry walls. The key is get the water out, get the drywall out, get it dried out as fast as possible. At that point, you can assess it better, but it shouldn't hurt the framing of the house.
Now, we saw some extreme video of homes collapsing. We also saw extreme video of just huge gaping holes in the side of the foundation and basements. Where are the problems there?
Well, central Pennsylvania, of course, is prone to sinkholes. And they're a serious problem. If you have sinkholes, that's the time to call a professional, call someone who knows what to do to fix them, get them in to start repairing that as soon as possible. Things like collapsed basement walls, obviously, they need to be repaired. Our suggestion is always start with a reputable general contractor locally. They're very good at helping you plan a path forward to get it fixed.
So don't try to, put some bricks back into your foundation of your house. Call the experts.
Yeah, like I said, call a good local general contractor. They're good at pulling in all the necessary people to get it fixed properly.
And you were just talking about, a lot of people may have, bridges on their own property just to cross over creeks and streams to get to their house. What are the concerns there?
Well, certainly that's a more serious or more complicated problem to solve. That's especially one where you don't want to rely on your own judgment. There are a lot more complicated issues in deciding what to put back to make sure it is safe, to make sure that it is going to be able to withstand the next flood, because there will be a next flood.
And you were talking that you guys have received some calls, a lot of businesses, because we talk so much about homeowners, but businesses also seeing problems as well, right?
Yes, we've gotten calls about buildings with sinkholes. We've gotten calls about, as we noted before, bridge projects. It's our expectation those will continue to come in as people recover and really assess the damage.
All right. Well, if homeowners, make a common mistake with cleaning up and trying to assess the damage, what is a common mistake that you see some homeowners make?
Two quick things. Number one, to overreact, and to think that it's a more significant problem than it is. The key is to try to slow down, think about where you're going with it. The other one is to not document it. We always recommend take pictures. Take pictures of the damage, take pictures as you're repairing it, so that when you're talking with your insurance carrier, when you're talking with people about it, that you have good information to be able to provide them so that people can make good decisions.
Especially now that FEMA help is out there, you need to document everything. Well, Josh, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank
More
you.
to come on Fox 43 Morning News.